PISCES, welcome. I'm Raven from South Norway. This will be your general read in love, career, or whatever pops up, okay? Okay. One more go. So, Pisces, you have Gibeus moon. I don't really know what that means, but in Norwegian, Gib is really big, and this looks really big. So you're very close to achieving your goal, basically. So try to look you deep in the eye like this. You're very close to achieving your goal. So it doesn't say what kind of sign it's attached to regarding this of yours, so we'll find one. It's an earth sign, and I'll go for Taurus in this case, although it's a prince, so it should be more Virgo, but still Taurus. So you're moving fast forward. At least that is what you think. I'm trying to rephrase it. At least that is what you think. Because when you see someone riding the wheel like that, it's about whatever wheel. It can be something literally, you know. That's why I also love modern cards, because today people don't really ride horses to go to work that much. So when we see the chariot, this is not the chariot by the way, but it has some similar traits. It's about moving forward. However, Taurus is known to be rather slow, so this is one of the slowest moving cards. So you're very close to achieving your goal, but because you might move a little bit slow, whatever you have, Pisces, whatever is as an obstacle, you know, this is Eight of Swords, this is not seeing certain things because you're up in your head too much regarding the situation, okay? So let's see, what more do we have to follow up on that one? There is a cycle here which is unfinished. Maybe it is, this is something that has to do with the world. World is something great. World is something beautiful. The world is also a place where we travel. The world is also very often shown with a snake biting its own tail. Around it you will see the four fixed signs who are holding up the four pillars. You have the greatest of all the cards regarding achieving your goals. So you're moving slow, but you are not so certain about how to move, perhaps, or what direction to take. But the final ending is, okay, there's no closure right now in a situation, but the final ending will show up as the sun. So maybe you will go to a beautiful sunny place and feel your inner sun. Let's give you a last card on this one. So there is a situation here that might have something to do with justice. It could even there could be a Capricorn involved in this situation, or it could be something that has to do with Capricorn, because someone here are in lack of power, in lack of coin, in lack of a lot of things. And because of this, there could be a justice case. Either you choose to look away from it by closing your eyes with the Eight of Swords here, or in the long run, my God, I'm losing my hair, I'm losing my religion. In the long run, when you know that, you know, this chapter ends with the sun, But this is something we can do about, because justice is universal justice. Okay? So is this justice on your side? On their side? Because justice doesn't really take sides, is it? Libra is like this. Okay? So it is when you find your equilibrium, which is right here, like that, with the elbows together. Yeah. Mentally, that is when, you know, justice will be served to both sides. Okay? So let's have a check. Still in the same room, still in the same hostel. I don't know what they're shouting for. Maybe it's Allah. Maybe it's Allah. Okay. So let's check upon we'll do just a quick crossing to see what is going on with energies of Pisces. Nice to see you again. I haven't seen you guys for a long time. So this hostel is as good as anyone, really, because this is the first time I really got a great table and a great space and a great chair. And the Wi-Fi is also functioning. That's because I purchased a SIM card. Who knows? Okay. Show me the Pisces. Show me the energies of Pisces. Garuda is the name, exactly. What is it so special with Garuda? You can Google it. What is it so special with this Garuda that it keeps popping up everywhere? Either you're in Kathmandu or you're here in Bangkok. Garuda, the mount of Vishnu, apparently. There's a special message here from this energy, the bird god. We also have Thoth, who is a bird god. So what is it about this energy that it pops up to my mind while I speak to you? What is the message? Okay. Someone here had issues moving on from a situation, an emotional situation, basically. Emperor, this emperor is weakened in his energies. Oh God, I need to cut the nail again. So you don't see that, yeah. So moving on from a situation, someone might feel weakened by the situation itself. Let's look into, because this emperor is not someone who are capable of ruling as much as a rat. Okay, emperor in reversed. Again, the world card. So she is showing up, Gaia showing up in your obstacle. Okay. Maybe some of you knocked someone up, or maybe this individual is far away from you. Maybe, there is just maybe. Maybe this guy is thinking about someone who are on another planet. Or what decision must I make with the Justice card here, Libra? If I do this decision, then I will be safe, sound, all will be good, I will have a nice life, but I will never experience the world. If I take this decision, which is a completely different direction, and it's freaking me out, then the life will be different. Everything will be different. I will have to shake up some old mindsets. Or shall I just drive safe? Dance with the devil, you know. I know that song. And in the long run, it doesn't really do anything for you, because path of Dharma is also about the evolution of the soul. We have to evolve. And by evolving it's not until you jump before you fly. It's not until you fall before you fly. We all know that song. Okay. And of course, when someone knocked up shows up in the card, it's sometimes an actual thing, okay? Someone who influenced you in the past, someone who is very strong, with a very, very intelligent in the past. They are now basically drowning in their emotions. This is what I get from this direct picture. They are now drowning in their emotions. Thinking, feeling, dreaming. And at the same time, I am a warrior. I cannot be weak. Moon in reversed. The emotions are coming to a surface. And we will have tears. I'd strictly advise someone to, when you feel this kind of pain, or when someone feels this kind of pain around you, to carry a Rudraksha, a real Rudraksha. I never got one in Kathmandu. I never trusted anyone. But, well, this time anyway. The Rudraksha, holding it, will remind you why Shiva cried and why this was beautiful. Some of you have a little bit issues with the coins right now, so you are juggling your money, okay? You also have, with the Justice card here, perhaps juggling more than you can handle. You are, but you know, most people I see who do this, including myself, we are masters at throwing those balls around. It's pretty fun, actually. And well, unfortunately, mine stopped glowing in the end. Of course, with all those, yes, hangs and bangs. What to expect. So, when your glowing balls are being slammed to the ground and they are broken, get a new pair. So, of course, the juggler is also known to juggle, you know, when he's coming specifically in reverse, this is someone who can be juggling situation as in manipulation. In this case, it can also mean that some of you are dealing with the twin flame. According to Magnetize Yourself, she associates this card with twin flame energy. So twin flames are when you look in the mirror and you see your opposition, but it's still you. So you see someone, they might not be so much like you, and yet you are dwelling on the same ethical principles, or you vibe in a certain way that is strange to you both, because from the outside it doesn't seem like there is nothing there. Now, in a reverse position, this is someone who are juggling, like I said, more than money, or he can juggle people. You never know what side they are on. Maybe, you know, the glows are this side or they're this side. You never really know. But this is a master and it's crowning the situation. However, it is still placed in such a way that, because as a juggler myself, believe it or not, I sometimes get one of the rubber balls in my face. And sometimes I slap myself pretty hard. So sometimes you can actually juggle physically juggling. I was trained by an Italian, and like I said, I'm not really good at it, but I have a few moves that's not too shabby. And but you will always expect, no matter how good you are with juggling, one ball or both of the balls will at some point slam you in the face. Sometimes it will hurt. Sometimes the light goes dark, and sometimes they break. Sometimes you can fix them, sometimes you have to send them in because you have a life guarantee. Sometimes you can't be bothered and they will dust down in the basement of yours and you will have to find something else to juggle. Does this make any sense to you at all? I'll show you my balls one day and then you will know. Don't even know. Yeah, a long time ago already. Okay, trying to manifest a situation, but things are not in your favor. All this juggling, all this thinking, all this feeling of feeling lost. This is a sensation of drowning in emotions, but I'm a warrior, so I cannot say. I want to manifest something, but I feel like shit. How's that going to work out for you? It's not until you fall that you fly. So this song have also something about find the beautiful. I remember it came in a moment where I was sitting in kind of jail, but it wasn't really jail, but I wasn't allowed to go anywhere, and this song played. Find the beautiful, believe in the impossible. So I'll turn it around for you and remind you that you have to believe in the impossible. Blue moon, who knows when that is, but that's how it's looked like where I come from. It's pretty much how it looks like, and it's very beautiful when the snow is still on top of that bush. Okay, let's move on to the last part of the read. Still getting used to this weird hair solution I got. Okay, so there is someone outside of you, not as in not you, who are overthinking things. Well, you seems to be in the, what can I say? It's like there is this storm around you and you're trying to make a decision, but you are making this decision slow because you are aware of that there is something you do not see. You could have a very strong Scorpio placement. Perhaps you are part of the third decanate, which is the last 10% of Pisces, which would have Scorpio in them. It's called a decanate, and so it would be the last 10 degrees. So that could also be having some Scorpio placement, blah blah blah, something like that. Yeah. So you are the eye of the storm, basically. Things might seem so chaotic, and people might look at you. Why aren't you doing anything? Well, things need to be done on the inside first before you can do anything. That is what's going on. A situation that might be in your fear or in your hope is done. You're done with the situation. Something is finished. Either you like it or not, and you know that. However, someone here have trouble with removing themselves from that situation. And so this is in your challenge to whatever ending is needed, what is the most beneficial. Because it cannot be beneficial just for your friends and family and dog. Because the question is, if you as an individual are miserable, how on earth can you create happiness for anyone else? You know the answer to that. You need to take care of yourself first. This is the first rule when we are in an airplane. Give yourself the oxygen mask first before you give it even to your own baby. This is why we are terrible to each other, because we are not in a good place. So we say, fuck you, piss off, scratch, we complain, we are negative. Why? Because we are not in a good place, and we tend to project it onto the world and think it's the world's fault. So something that you could have hoped for, a solid offer regarding a situation, is absent here. You'll need more time. So you can change the possible outcome here. You can change this by turning this around and combine him with this. As long as he is like this, you cannot turn this around. This is still being in a very poverty mindset as an outcome here. However, you know you might not have the most fat bank account, but you are capable of finding yourself emotional independence in the end of the day. In order to find people around her, around us, and you and R and me, we need to be in this vibration first. If you are in a less emotional vibration than this, you cannot find anyone who can match you in friendship, love, family. Even an animal will walk away from you if you are emotionally dissatisfied and or codependent. There will be no judgment in this round. Okay, this reversed. Whatever was should stay in the grave. I found a dead rat yesterday. Maybe that is where I get those beautiful cryptic ideas from. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Close your eyes to open your heart. That's what you do, yeah? Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. If I knew this card would be that cheesy, I'm not sure I'd go for it. Your 2-year-old self. Okay. Last one. Sometimes they're just galactic grandmother, and this is where we end. Spidey, galactic grandmother. Okay, so I'm gonna go live again in an hour or less. I just have to do, I have some more reads, and if you want to have some, if you have some questions, I do them live, and you are mostly welcome. Namaste, and catch you on the flip side.